Hi.
Hello, welcome to another episode of
Wing Talk.
To the motherfucking talk. My name is Latarvia, aka Tay, aka Fresh Off the J. Matter of fact, let me so y'all can't see where I work.
Yeah. Great. How you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode. We have some wings to try. Dwayne, where are these wings from today?
These wings are from the one and only Wingstop. But before you go there, could you introduce yourself?
Oh, you know what? We didn't do that. Go ahead.
Damn it. Did I miss it?
Go.
All right, everybody. Y'all know it's your boy D. To some, that's Diesel. To some, that's Dwayne. And to the family, that's the D. That's only for the family.
I am the Don Dada.
And we're here to review wings.
Did you tell them who you are?
I started it.
You did.
You did. We just...
Y'all, it's, fresh off the J, like I said. What are we eating?
Yes. Y'all make sure we back up a little bit. I feel like we're loud today. But we are eating Wingstop. There is the Hawaiian flavor, and then there's the Louisiana rub.
Okay. I think we had Louisiana rub before, did we? No?
No.
Maybe not.
No.
So.
I feel like I ordered this. But this Hawaiian, never had it before.
All right, let's try the Hawaiian first then.
So, whew.
Here,
Does
y'all
it
take
mean
your first
pineapple?
bite. Damn, that's a thick one.
This a thickums.
Yeah, it's very thick.
All right.
Do you think the chicken was naturally thick like this?
Mm-mm.
All right, Hawaiian wing.
I mean, it don't taste bad, but I don't.
It's not Hawaiian-ish.
That's a big ass wing, and the texture is giving big ass wing.
I think it's giving me barbecue. It's giving you Hawaiian?
It's giving. I don't know what it's giving.
We don't like no thick ass wing.
I can't do it. I'm gonna go with a 5 for Hawaiian from Wingstop.
Them wings like baby legs.
Baby, y'all, look at the baby thigh.
I'm gonna give it it's not bad, it's just real thick. I'm gonna give it a 6.7.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it
And it's not Hawaiian to me.
a 7.8. It's not one of my favorites from Wingstop, but if you're into this type of a flavor, I can see this being, your thing. I guess because of the sweetness, kind of, maybe that's what makes it Hawaiian. But to be honest with you, I don't bite this and feel like a Hawaiian experience.
What y'all think Hawaiian tastes like? Like pineapple?
Maybe kind of like how the Hawaiian pizza would taste. Something like that.
On Hawaiian rice?
A Hawaiian, yeah.
Hawaiian rice.
And I have cousins.
I don't know.
I have
It's
cousins
sweet.
that are Hawaiian.
It's
So I'm gonna have
giving-
to ask them if this is close to that taste.
It's giving Hawaiian essence. I mean, it's sweet. But let me tell you something. If you a texture person, I don't know if it's all wing styles, but some big ass wings.
Okay, let's give them a review on the Louisiana rub.
Now, see, this one that be in my rotation, I feel like. Yeah. See, that's not gonna let you down.
Louisiana rub. I think it's missing some rub.
A little bit, but
I'm not normally a fan of like a dry wing, so.
you a sauce boss. I love this. I'm gonna do this for me where I go. For example, like 50-15. I feel like it's just a simple rub, but it gives you everything that you need. So I'm gonna give this. I gotta give it a 9 when it comes to a chicken wing.
I'm still chewing.
It gets a 9 from me as well. I think it's good. I wish There was a little something more though.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because it's missing some rub. Yeah.
It's a little light skin, but
It's a little light skin. It's missing some rub. They could have cooked it a little bit harder.
no offense to our light
But,
skin
you know.
sister.
But that was good.
All right, well, y'all know Wingstop ain't nothing new. Go to your local Wingstop and let us know what y'all feel about Hawaiian. Do you regularly order Hawaiian? If so, you're gonna have to stand up and fight for it because right now it's going down, but it ain't swinging. So
Well, let's move along right into the hot topics. Ice, baby. Don't, but not that ice. Ice, the I don't even know what to call them. The
immigration
Immigration
Yeah.
officers. No.
enforcement, custom enforcement.
They're federal agents.
yeah.
I don't know what they are.
But anyway, Ice, they have been going viral a lot lately for different reasons, mostly for things that have been happening with community members. So, you know, I just want to know, how do you guys feel about some of the things that you've been seeing them do? Do you honestly think that there is a need for them? How do you like their strategy? Like, what do you guys think?
I don't know. You know what I think. You should know what I think. I think this is just the lead up to ensue that America needs help. And he's going to deploy the military on her people. That's what's going to happen. The same thing that Kamala told you was going to happen. She said that he's going to put the military on you guys. He's going to come up with a reason. These are the reasons. Actually, he even said it today. These are the reasons. He's going to make it seem like the people are so unruly and out of control. Oh my God. I'm going to have to deploy the military. And what happens then is that he'll be able to stay in office. He won't be impeached because he knows he's not doing well with the people in the numbers. And he's going to be like, well, we're in a war within. I can't leave my throne. So, everybody, I'm going to stay. That's what's happening.
He already told you what he gonna do. But as far as Ice, I mean, they are there, like she said, they playing their part. This is just a warm up. You know, it's to incite, right? It's to incite to give them a reason. So that's why it's so heartbreaking, right? Because you ask yourself, like, damn, as Americans, you would think I'm not just gonna sit there and watch these fucking cowards literally rip children away from their mother in a store, or you think that you're not going to be that person where you just kind of sit around and watch, right? But then when it gets on a grander scale and you get all these people out here protesting and this and people actually interfering, because you've seen Governor Greg Abbott, we're from Texas, obviously. Governor Greg Abbott says anybody who's interfering with ICE agents should be arrested. It's just, as a citizen, you feel like your hands are tied, and that's the way that they want you to feel. So you can be docile and sitting and waiting around till we're just gonna wake up and it's gonna be too late.
It'll be handsmaid tale.
But it is, you know.
It'll be very handsmaid telly in America.
Well,
Okay.
let's just hope that you know, it doesn't come to that. My thoughts is again, the ICE agents, they were given assignments, they were given orders and things of that sort. And I do understand that they, you know, have to carry out orders because they have their lives to live and they got obligations, things of that sort. But I think that in any profession, especially one of that sort, there does have to be a certain level of morality that you have. There should be also a certain level of ethics that you have as well. And, you know, there should be a certain level of just overall respect that you should be able to render even in that type of a job or that type of a position to your American citizens, that you just, even if you don't have that type of tact or that type of patience or whatever for non-citizens, or when you're at war, what have you, but when you're doing things that are at home, you yourself, the individual, should kind of have somewhat of discernment for the citizens and the people that you're serving.
You know, these
after they have proper training.
These are bums and losers off the streets who want a reason to fuck with people. These aren't
they
people
don't have
who,
proper training. It's
who
just
want
simple.
to be properly trained. They have no desire. Their desire is to come in here and disrupt, and they get paid to do it. You're thinking about people who are functioning on a way higher level, and we've seen the emergence of, you can just be as inhumane as you want to be, and it's okay when it's reflected by your leader.
That's true.
I think the lack. First off, these people are giving folks 7-minute interviews, and you got the job. Okay, as long as you don't have a really bad background or something, you got the job. You don't have any training. You got a gun at home. Cool, put that gun on you. We're gonna give you a few armor and a helmet, and these are people that wish they could have been officers and probably didn't pass.
Right.
These are people that
Right.
wish they could be in the military and probably couldn't make it.
Right.
So they're just, hey, and anyone who's desperate for some dollars and don't mind, abusing their fellow neighbor, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, and those are those people who live by that ideology. They don't give a damn about. They don't care about what's really happening. They don't care about the people that they're actually affecting. And it's almost like, because we all went to history class, right? We all remember reading about the Holocaust, and we all remember reading about what's actually happening in the country that we live in. And so to watch everybody just watch, I'm like, oh, well, they've done their job. Everybody is too busy consuming and too busy on their phones and too busy creating something for them as an individual. They don't even realize once the shit hit the fan, your individualism is not going to matter.
But I don't honestly think it's the citizens or the people's fault. I think that maybe it was strategically set up that way, that we are all honestly just so busy trying to get from one point to the next, to where we're not really paying attention to things of that sort. And for me, that's where certain things go into a certain level of human responsibility. And I think that sometimes as individuals, we have to take certain L's for the greater good. And I think one thing that our community has not done well of is making sure that we keep our family structure together. Even if, we have step parents and things of that sort, what I mean is just having a functional family unit provides the freedom so that we can be able to pay attention to what's going on in politics and in the world, and we can strategize to make sure that we're able to handle certain situations and things of that sort. But when you literally have entire households where both parents are working 2-3 jobs to stay together, and children are going from work to school to this to that, it's just so much busyness that nobody's paying attention.
That's
It is
the way they said it.
Right. I play devil's advocate and say, what's more important than your freedom? But we are on a time crunch, because you know what? I'm watching my phone count down and tell me you better hurry up. So we're gonna go ahead and move right along. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and jump into unpopular opinions, because we spent some time on the hot topic. So anybody want to volunteer to start unpopular opinion?
I guess I will have to go ahead and start the unpopular opinion as usual. So my unpopular opinion is, I don't think anybody should ever be proud, boast, or beat their chest about being a full provider in a relationship, because most of the time the provider usually gets cheated on or taken advantage of. But that's my unpopular opinion.
Most of the time,
let me give you a real-time example, just so that y'all can cut it real in court. Recently, Kandi Burruss announced she was divorcing her husband. Even though he has a very, very good income, she makes substantially much more than him. And she had been funding a lot of things for their children, and a lot of the household bills, a lot of things of that sort, or what have you. Now that they're kind of divorcing, it's still and he's the reason, because it was alleged or said that he was cheating or what have you, and she caught him cheating. It's now she's in a position to where not only is she going to get cheated on, but she potentially may have to maintain his lifestyle as it is since he's been with her. So that's one example. Another example, this guy was on TikTok today with a gun. I don't know if it was a video, a prank, or whatever, but he basically was, calmly talking to his girl. Then he revealed something, and all of a sudden you heard, "Now tell these people that I'm at work, working hard, paying all these bills, and you up in here in my house cheating on me."
Oh.
So I'm saying that to say on both ends, gender does not matter. When you are completely the provisional person in a relationship, it is a strong possibility you're going to be cheated on or taken advantage of. Unpopular opinion.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, my unpopular opinion is not as serious. My unpopular opinion is never serious. Dirty martinis are not good. My God.
Shots fired.
Dirty martinis. I had another dirty martini before I stopped drinking for my dry January. And my goodness, I was like, why do it's not good. I have to just go ahead and say it's not good. The olive is not good.
Give me blue cheese olives, matter of fact.
My God.
Give me blue
I don't
cheese
even
olives.
like olives. And I just was like, I have to call it. Dirty martinis are not good. I'm sorry, guys. I've tried several, and I'm just like, this is one of those drinks that unless I just want to get slizzard, I'm just not ordering this. This is horrible. That's all. Dirty martinis are not good. Stop lying, y'all.
Okay. Well, my unpopular opinion is kind of more along, kind of our hot topic that we talked about today. My unpopular opinion is that law officials or people who serve the public should fear the public.
I agree.
And
All
with
right.
that, we say amen.
Amen. We do have a question. We have a question from Baller B. Baller B wants to know that as a Black American, am I wrong for feeling like this ICE and immigration battle does not belong to me or my community as a Black American? Let's answer him very quickly, please.
I don't feel like you're wrong, especially if you made the decision to vote for someone who's more competent for the job.
Yeah.
They told us.
You talking?
Yeah.
You think, he's wrong?
No, I don't think he's wrong. It's so much, I can't.
You're not wrong.
I don't think you're wrong.
Okay.
That's so much to say.
I think that you should look within and find your own answer, because Black people don't need to be told what to do or how to feel. So thank y'all so much for joining us on this episode of
Wing Talk.
Holla.
Next time.